where the pork hits the cable.
That's right.
In broadcasting,
it sizzles on the cable.
They're constantly broadcasting lively programming with valuable content.
Be realistic.
We must become radical, militant broadcasters.
Some folks lean way to the left, some way to the right. Some folks like it heavy, some like to keep it light. I don't care which side you're on or what's inside your head, as long as you are not the kind who makes me walk on edge. Politically correct or totally redneck, as long as you can take a joke, you'll have my respect.
Right now, if you will, a Swine Before Pearls retrospective.
Friends, I want you to put your feet on the television right now and hear the truth. Friends, our spiritual leader, the divine Miss M. Shirley MacLaine, last week, our leader, Shirley MacLaine, was nominated to the Comedy Hall of Fame. Friends, is that logical? Well, there's a new age coming on the shoulders of a woman who is barely 5'3". Well, she ain't trying to squeeze us and she ain't no Jesus, but she's gonna set us free. Yeah, her name is Shirley, she's a hell of a girlie, and she's been around before. She was Moses' mother and a monkey's brother, and now she's coming back for more. So hallelujah, Shirley, take me out to space, far away from the Christians and the Jews. Hallelujah, Shirley, let's just corporate, just be sure to get me back by 2. From the primeval soup to a Mercedes coupe, she's risen from the living slime. From a barracuda to a high-stepping Buddha, her ring of birth and death's prime time.
I saw Elvis just the other day, driving a caddy down the King's Highway in a red black coat. His hair was all gray. I saw Elvis just the other day. Some people say that Elvis is dead. They say he went down with trouble in his head. The king's not dead, he's alive and well. He's in good health, as far as I can tell. Cause I saw Elvis just the other day, driving a caddy down the King's Highway in a red black coat. His hair was all gray. I saw Elvis just the other day.
Ideology on airwaves is quite chic. I've been watching Rush Limbaugh on Fox for a week. Retainers and disclaimers won't wash you away. I know Bill and Hillary would love to say, Rush, get off your big fat tush. We've had quite enough of your priceless advice. Rush, get off your big fat tush. We've had quite enough of your priceless advice. come liberals and feminists throughout the land. And don't criticize what you can't understand. Your freshman congressman is beyond your command. Your coalition is rapidly fading, so get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand. For the times they are a-changing. Come senators and congressmen, please heed the call. You can eat in Newt's kitchen or don't eat at all.
Reagan, take a look at my life, not at all like you were. Reagan, take a look at my term, not at all like you were. Reagan, take a look at my life, 44 and so much more. Thought I got into paradise until November 8th. Votes lost, a Holocaust, a house full of right-wing Visigoths, a health care plan that just got tossed, and White Watergate. Reagan, take a look at my term, I'm not like you. Everything sticks right to me, why not you? Why can't I get a Teflon coat like you?
Well, there's been a lot of talk about a party that I once went to. I was all alone, kind of feeling horny, there was nothing else to do. Now there was beer and lots of girls and something else that I could see. They were all smoking it, passing it around, and made its way to me. Well, I didn't inhale, but I took a toke. Ain't no joke, I done a hit or two. Everyone was watching, hacking and a coughing. What was I supposed to do? Oh, but now I'm in a heap of trouble, 'cause I done enough of me and you. Please believe my tale, I didn't inhale. Now somewhere out in Redmond, out among the evergreens, lies the biggest software farm man has ever seen. Started by a dropout who used to be a wimp, but now he has become the world's biggest software pimp. Oh, I'm stuck in Mr. Bill's machine, working for that money green, slaving every day and every night. Junk food just to stay alive, all for Windows 95. I'm stuck inside of Mr. Bill's machine. Now everything I needed is brought from near and far, an office shared with 2 more coders and room for my guitar. Free coke and software now, it's all found right here. On Fridays I don't have to leave, 'cause he supplies the beer. Well, I'm stuck in Mr. Bill's machine, working for that money green, slaving every day and every night. Junk food just to stay alive, all for Windows 95. I'm stuck inside of Mr. Bill's machine. Take a break, Tush, you need it. Slide stock up into pizza underneath my office door. It's my simple payment for being a software whore. Contracting's the way to go if I don't need to sleep. I can drive a brand new car every other week. Courts are they monthly, well they can suck wind and hate it. Their legalistic meddling just cost me my Mercedes. Judge Rinbaugh, he fell in and thought he was doing fine until he had become a part-time swine. Oh, he's stuck in Mr. Bill's machine, working for that money
gotta beat. Come on, Boutros, don't get cold feet. You know the peace will only be won when every other army is gone. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I just couldn't see. Mixed up this boss night. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up the pearly gates. Well, there ain't no time to wonder why. We're all gonna die. Hillary, Hillary lives up on a hill. Hillary, Hillary has a husband, Bill. Do you love him? Yes, I do, sir. How do you treat him? Keep them blue, sir. You're in trouble, Hillary, my love. Hillary, pilloried. Hillary, pilloried. Hillary, pilloried. Where'd you hide your files? Your response to Chair Alphonse gave us many smiles. Did they go with Vincent Foster? Did they go into the dumpster? Stuff into the boxers of your love. Hillary, pilloried. Hillary, pilloried. Hillary, pilloried. Thought I was on track, but no more smiles. All the files magically came back. Who snuck in and who was able to build a truly magic table? It's hit the fan now, Hillary, my love. Hillary, pilloried. Hillary, pilloried. I'm a killer with a voodoo stick. I'm stronger than neutronium. I'm worth 100 times my weight in bomb-grade plutonium. I'm the spoiler. Am I getting through the static? I'm the spoiler. Do I sound a bit erratic? It's a running. I'm a thinking gonna re-elect Bill Clinton. I'm the spoiler. There ain't a single prime spot that I will not be having. I'm gonna wreak more havoc than Pride Buchanan. I'm the spoiler. Am I cutting through the cotton? I'm the spoiler. Do I sound like something rotten? Face it sooner, face it later. I outpull Ralph Nader. I'm the spoiler. Take it, Paul. My face is getting redder than Lamar's dang shirt. Do you think I'm just a teasing? Do you think I'm just a flirt? No, I'm the spoiler. I tell you things are getting hairy. I'm the spoiler. I'm not kidding with you, Larry. Gonna hit him with a dowel. Gonna hire Colin Powell. I'm the spoiler. Yeah. I'm a killer with a voodoo stick. I'm stronger than neutronium. I'm worth 100 times my weight in bomb-grade plutonium. I'm the spoiler. Am I getting through the static? I'm the spoiler. Do I sound a bit erratic? It's a running. I'm a hitting. Gonna re-elect Bill Clinton. I'm the spoiler. Yeah. In the summertime when the campaign is hot, Mr. Dick Morris like to show what he's got. When the polling's fine, he's got women on his mind. Take a drink, tap a phone, go out and see what you can find. In the summertime, while they campaign in the sun, I play all night long on federal matching funds. If you text to me, you can listen on Bubba's private line. Yeah, I go right, I go left, anything to make you mine. I'm on your side, even if I go both ways and come too quick. 'Cause every can
lots of ways to fill an ancient need. A world of innovative toys to help him spill his seed. But modern women, why sweat and bleed and yell and scream and curse? Complain about your time and spend your money even worse. Ow, 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 I lost my virtue to a virtual babe. She's totally holographically depraved. Quantum mechanically, she's real bad behaved. Oh, I lost my virtue to a virtual babe. Yeah, well, my first life, she got me sore complaining about my drinking. And I'm still all bent about the time she smashed up my new Lincoln. My new gal, she can make sparks at about the speed of light. She turns me on, then I turn her off. A safe and simple night. Bow, 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 bow. I lost my virtue to a virtual babe. She's totally holographically depraved. Quantum mechanically, she's real bad behaved. Oh, I lost my virtue to a virtual babe.
After midnight, we're gonna let it all shut down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all shut down. We're gonna stop the distribution, not gonna dust the Constitution. They're gonna see what deadlock's all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all shut down. After midnight, Newt's gonna shake his tambourine. After midnight, Bubba won't get no government cream. We'll call it all quite non-essential, especially the presidential. Newton Bubba ain't gonna dole it out. After midnight, we're gonna let it all shut down. Slow down. Shut down. We're gonna take Hillary's Mercedes, not gonna get them baseball from Haiti, not gonna brush Mount Rushmore's noses out. After midnight, we're gonna let it all shut down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all shut down.
They installed a condom dispenser at the Vatican. Yasser Arafat said he'd never wear that hat again. The Germans gave every Holocaust survivor a Mercedes-Benz. The Serbians and Croats made amends. Hell froze over today. I made good on several debts I never thought I'd have to pay. They discovered Jimmy Hoffa in a houseboat on Lake Erie. Someone proved conclusively the single bullet theory was wrong. Woody Allen walked hand in hand with Louis Farrakhan. Face the Nation had Cindy Crawford and Bo Derek on. The Earth fell out of its orbit and careened into the sun. Bob Dole ran for president and won. Hell froze over today. I made good on several debts I never thought I'd have to pay. They awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor to Timothy Leary. Someone proved conclusively the single bullet theory was wrong. Well, that swine before pearls on 29 went national. Iran and Iraq became one country called irrational. Every commuter in greater Los Angeles learned how to take the bus. And the rich folks said, please tax the shit out of us.
Well, there's an awful lot of pain in campaigning. An awful lot to kick and kiss and lick. And a voting man can't always be abstaining. So darling, here's some cash, now be my pick. Tie me up and tell me I look presidential. Crack the whip and say that I am strong and true. Bite me hard, but keep this caucus confidential. And the summit of my love will rise for you. Well, I've laid down on the ice in old New Hampshire. I done it for the cows up Iowa way. And I got real greasy for a Texas rancher.
That's second sound.
But I'm all pumped up for you alone today. Tie me up and tell me I look presidential. Crack the whip and say that I am strong and true. Bite me hard, but keep this caucus confidential. And the summit of my love will rise for you.
Mr. Gingrich, can I get you on the line? I know this cell phone isn't cloned, it's legally just fine. And I really need to see you. I'm as lost as I can be. I'm being tailed by Paula Jones and an ugly attorney. And I know you all are listening. You've all got those scanners on. And I know that they've all been souped up by some guy in Taiwan. Now this ain't Jim McDermott, and you all know where I am. So please send your dimes and dollars, help me get out of this jam. Please, Mr. Gingrich, you know I'm just an old lame duck. Donations to my defense fund lately have really sucked. And they say I've turned Republican. That should make you quite happy. But if I don't get home soon, she'll make pork rinds out of me. Oh, please, Mr. Gingrich, I did not impose that fine. I know you're out $300K and there's static on the line. But I got some friends in Singapore. Maybe you and them can talk. But if I don't get help real soon, I'm gonna have to walk. Please cut these balls off of me. To be ungendered is my fate. When hell bops by to set us free, we'll all be knocking on heaven's gate. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's gate. Our webpage sure had great effects. On Internet Explorer, it looked just great. But we did it all with Microsoft ActiveX. And you can't see a damn thing on Netscape. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's gate. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's gate. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's gate. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's gate.
No DNS found.
Now we're beaming up with dough and tea. Sure takes a while at 28.8.
Server not responded.
Maybe we'll land on web TV.
Now owned by Microsoft.
Instead of knocking on heaven's gate. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's gate.